All right, before we can talk markups and discounts, there is some terminology that you're going to need to know. And it's based on the idea that in retail, the retailers don't necessarily buy straight from a manufacturer. So if you own a shop, you're probably not going to buy your stock from the person who makes it. You're probably going to buy it from a wholesaler. And the wholesaler will charge you a price, and we call that the cost price. So if you buy something from the wholesaler, they're going to sell it at the cost price. Now, if you then sell it to consumers at the same cost price, you're going to go out of business. Why is that? You're not making any profit. You're not making any money, yet alone paying for your rent on your premises or paying your staffing costs or anything else like that. So you'll buy it from the wholesaler at a cost price, and then you'll mark it up. And I don't know, when I used to work at Target when I was your age, I used to get to see you get the stock lists in a spreadsheet, and you could actually see what the markups on some products were. And it was, for some was massive. The perfume used to strike me. The perfume was marked up by hundreds of percentages sometimes. All right, so markups. So you take the cost price, you increase it by a markup percentage, and then you would get the retail price. Usually that's the price on the ticket before a discount is applied, because of course the businesses have got lots of tricky ways of getting you to buy things. One of them is discounting things. So they'll buy it at a particular price, they'll mark it up by a percentage, they'll put that on the shelf, and then to get you to buy it, they'll discount it. All right? They'll discount it. And that the price you actually pay for it, I think we're calling the selling price. Okay, yeah, the amount the item is actually sold for is called the selling price. Okay, so if you've got that clear in your head, we should be able to do the next examples. What do we got? We've got example 14. And what's happening in example 14? An electrical store uses a 40% markup on large items. So we know that the markup is 40%, or 0.4. Okay, what's the retail price for a fridge that costs the store $840? So the cost, in dollars, was $840. The retail price is going to be equal to the cost price. If we multiplied it by 1, it would stay the same. We need to increase it by 40%, so we're going to add 0.4. So that's the same as 840 times 1.4. So the retail price, the price on the ticket, is going to be $11.76. All right, now we've got to go backwards. Now it wants to know what was the cost price for a dishwasher that had a marked price of $1,295. So the retail price here is $1,295, and it wants us to find out the cost price. Well, we know that the markup was 1.4. So the retail price was equal to 1.4 times the cost price. And that those two things can go together, so that we can say 1,295 is equal to 1.4 of the cost price, which we're trying to find. Okay, so from here it's now the algebra we practiced earlier in the year. We don't want one, we want to find out what the cost price is, We don't want 1.4 times the cost price, so we're actually going to divide both sides by 1.4. Okay, the 1.4s here will cancel, and you'll find that the cost price is 1,295 divided by 1.4, which will be 925.
John, the 1295, does it tell you that in the actual question, or did you just find that out?
Yeah, it says it in the question. Yeah. What was the cost price for a dishwasher that had a marked price of 1,295? Okay, let's stop that one.